Well, hello everyone. Thanks for listening to the Wasted Potential podcast. This is your three hosts, Connor, Harrison,
Hi.
Gage.
Hello.
We're doing the delayed thing again. Bro.
Listen, man, we gotta do the right
so-
intro.
We did just record 12 minutes. We weren't picking up Harrison's voice, but that's okay because we're gonna try this again. Does
No.
anyone have any topics today?
Sure, I do. Why aren't we bullying me for not recording my voice yet?
I did just bully you. That's what I just did.
Yeah,
We
but
were.
it sounded much
I
more
called
like
you out.
understanding. It sounded a lot like.
Yeah, sorry, this
oh.
idiot Harrison. That's
There
in
you
here,
go.
We might have to fire him. We might have to fire
Yeah.
him. I'm not sure yet.
The
You know,
fact that two out of the three of us were like, yeah, it's totally fine without Harrison's voice, and he's like, no, hold on, gotta restart.
Listen, I'm the one recording this, bro. So I make the rules around here. This is my podcast.
You're in my house now.
You sound like Cartman from South Park.
Oh man, oh now we're gonna get copyrighted. You literally just
We're
said
not.
it.
Oh my
We can talk-
god.
we can talk about it.
Yeah, we're not affiliated with South Park or Comedy Central or whatever.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Shout out.
I don't know if I'd want to be sponsored by South Park. To be honest.
I don't think
Imagine
that'd
it's
be
our
a good.
first one.
Yo, guys, we like your podcast, especially the part where you say we. I just messed that. I couldn't articulate what I was gonna say, but I think you guys got the point.
Especially the part you made that really terrible impersonation of Cartman and then tried to talk about it, but then couldn't talk about it.
Yeah, and then your
that was
friend
the best
acted like
actually- part.
Yeah,
complete
they might
idiot.
hire you for the voice of Cartman now. You might be in there.
Yo, yeah. I'll probably make like $2. I'll be like, let's underpay this young kid and really take advantage of him,
Oh,
like a majority of this.
anyway,
Yeah. Anyway,
topic of conversation.
Topic of
That got real. That got.
it got real. I mean, this is real talk, bro. One of
Keeping
the
it real.
one of the podcast names, one of the original suggestions, I think, was like real talk or something. I have all of the most of the suggestions we came up with that night, Connor. We were up till like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I
You
just
guys are
Just
crazy.
going on.
We were on, like, a-
generated.
Yeah, we were-
podcast names.
to be fair, yes, we were on
Oh my
AI
God.
generated. Well, it's hard to think of like, because like the ones that we thought of are inside jokes. So like, there's one. It's like the Pipe Hitter podcast.
No,
I did.
get that.
I like that one, but you're right. Nobody would ever.
Nobody would get
connect
that.
with it.
Literally
No one
nobody.
would get that. And if anyone saw like a podcast named the Pipe Hitter Podcast, they probably would not click on it, or at least I wouldn't.
I would either think that they were like ex-military or they were talking about like porn.
Tobacco.
Ooh,
Well, that or
porn.
tobacco too.
You guys like
Yeah, I'm
porn?
I'm glad that all of our.
I'm gonna stop you right there, Connor.
Yeah, I'm glad that we're all on the same wavelength here.
Yeah.
You guys watch any good porn recently?
No,
Jesus
but
Christ, Connor.
unless you count that video of Nate's that we just watched.
I mean, that's pretty close.
Yeah, you know what? You're right, because there's that one thing with Jake and I. I completely
Yeah,
forgot about
yeah.
that. Yeah,
Dear Lord.
but I thought that would be a good way to segment into what I was thinking about talking today, which is
Okay.
well, I mean not porn exactly, but like
No
Nate's.
porn. He wants to make porn.
So guys, I've got a proposition for you. No, the thing I want to talk about is specifically in our friend group, the amount of
Uh-huh.
people like deciding
Starting
to be
OnlyFans.
Oh,
Oh, you were okay. You weren't talking about that. My bad. I guess nobody needed to know about
hey,
that.
Hey, that's a
That-
thing coming up.
that's
We're
like
not ready for
yeah,
that
that's a
yet.
side hustle, man. You can't
Shit, bro, that was
you
a
can't be
spoiler.
spoiling the surprise like that.
The world
That's
isn't
crazy.
ready for my feet. Let me just tell you.
This is not how I wanted this to go. Okay,
Continue, Harrison.
Yeah.
Continue.
thank you. The amount of our friends that are creating content now on not on OnlyFans or Pornhub or any of the likes, which we are not sponsored by at all.
Like the reliable sites with good communities and network outreach.
Well, I wouldn't
you
say
know.
good communities, but communities.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Um,
I
okay.
I wanted to talk about that because I don't know. Gage, you and I.
do
have
we
talked-
want to like run through them real quick?
I
Because
mean,
like we have a
I feel
There's
like
like a whole
in
list.
passing, we can talk about them, but let's stay on the let's stay on like the main topic. You know what I mean? Of just
Yeah,
like so. Obviously, Nate has one, um,
Yes.
but I think it's wild that, and we've talked about this before, Gage, in calls before this. I think it's
Mhm.
interesting that people are now that we're kind of like past our prime of where we should be.
Bro, what? You're
I
no,
23,
mean,
this
aren't
is
you?
our prime. This is our prime to
well,
do
I'm
it.
saying in our age we're in our prime, yes, but
We're all
when
just
when it comes
washed.
to like when you're becoming a content creator or trying to become a content creator, I feel like not the younger you are, but most people start when they're like 18. Like they'll blow
Well,
up, quote unquote, when they're like 18, and then they have
I don't know.
like our years. Not
Yeah,
all of them. Not all of them. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying literally every single one is 18 when they blow up, but I'm saying a lot of them now are younger, and then through the years that we've lived, and we're just starting, they have already, they're already like buku bucks. They live in Phases Mansion or wherever that, whatever it is,
Yeah, yeah.
or they have their
But
content houses, which that's a whole nother can of worms. But like, I think it's interesting now that a lot of people our age are like getting into it and um, finding the time, which is also another very impressive thing. Finding the time to like edit the videos and like stream and stuff.
it definitely seems like it's not really. I don't know if it's like specifically an age thing. There's definitely a point to like the earlier you get into it, the better. But I think now compared to like 5 years ago, the time difference between the day you start and the day that like you're developed and maybe possibly like making a living out of it has like doubled. Like how long you have to put into it before you can
Well,
really get anywhere with it unless you get like a lucky break on something.
that and I feel like the work too. You have to put in a lot of work
Oh yeah,
to
yeah, yeah. It's a lot more about
it's
like hitting the algorithm and shit.
well compared to like I mean when I first got on YouTube, not like started creating content, but like just was watching stuff on YouTube. It was like 2010. I was watching Freddie W, um, and like Corridor Digital and all them, and
Yeah.
they had it like so much easier because it wasn't like this was when YouTube was almost in like its infancy.
yeah. It's
So
because everything is so oversaturated now.
yes, yes, and it's hard to be original when being original isn't what people want anymore.
I don't think it's hard to be original. You just gotta be yourself.
That's a very heartfelt thing, but I don't know how far it'll take you, truthfully.
That's fine.
Yeah, we're
Um,
gonna need to edit that out.
I'm not saying like you can't be original because there are people that are original on YouTube and they do phenomenally. Um, but I think that like it also it depends on the kind of person you are. So if you do YouTube because you thoroughly enjoy just like making content and stuff and you're yourself, like that's kind of like a byproduct. Like you're yourself, you're making your own content and you're doing it because you enjoy it, not because there's a paycheck. But people who
Hmm.
come into YouTube and they're just like, you know what? I want to be like Mr. Beast, bro. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to do the pranking my girlfriend into thinking I died in a horrific car accident challenge or something like that. And then they get like a billion views. Whereas the person who's like down to earth and they're like, themselves, it takes them a longer amount of time.
That's fine. I would rather be the down to earth person than the guy
Oh,
who.
absolutely. I am not saying that like if you're going to get into YouTube, the first thing you should do is like, you know, kissing a body pillow prank in public gone wrong.
Well,
Like,
that's another thing. I don't think, like,
That's a specific
our
one.
friend group who's doing it. I don't think they're doing it for the money because
no, no, no,
pretty
no.
right now we're all pretty well off financially. Well, most of us at least, and I think we're just doing it for fun, like a hobby
I
or
wouldn't say
something
that
to
we're
do.
well off. We are
I
stable.
would say comfortable.
I don't mean
Yeah.
well off.
Yeah.
I mean we're comfortable.
Yeah,
Like,
we're
not
comfortable.
we're not like crazy wealthy, but we're all like we're doing all right for ourselves. We're doing good.
I think that
Just speak for yourself, amigo. If I don't get a paycheck out of this, I'm moving on. You got 2 weeks.
um I do think that everybody that we have doing content creation that we know is absolutely doing it for just fun. You
The
know,
money.
no,
Oh no. What you said? Sorry.
I think that there are, I think that there's. I'm not gonna say names because I think that there might be a couple people that want the money, like low key, but they're not saying it.
Well, I mean, there's also a difference between doing it for the money and like I think there's a very different mindset between going into it for money and trying to make a living doing it. Like you can go in and be like I'm going to make so much money yada yada, it's an easy thing. Or you can go in and be like this is what I'd like to do and I'd love to make a living out of it.
That's
You know what I
exactly
mean?
how
Yeah.
I think about it. Because like
That's what Jesse's trying to do. Man, fucking
Jesse,
he is going balls out, man. Quit his like saved up to quit his job, and now he's in it, man. He's
what?
streaming like five
Really?
times a week. Yeah, man. He said he's been saving up for like a year, and he
What? I didn't
he
know
said he has
that.
enough to like yeah he's gonna try it for like a whole year. He's gonna try to go Monday to Friday, stream 6 hours a day,
That's wild.
and like see how it goes. Yeah,
That's awesome
he's
for
in it,
him.
man. Yeah, he's going all out.
I don't know how we could plug Jesse, um, in this. What's his name
To spell out
on
his,
Twitch?
I'd have to spell out his Twitch name, bro. I can't say it.
That's
Let me
yeah.
look it up.
I mean, if we post this on YouTube or something, it's just like a
Put it
Like,
in the comments. Or...
yeah. I'll link everybody that we talk about in this
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, gotta plug the homies.
Yeah.
No cap.
But
Pause. Actually.
that's incredible. I didn't know that he saved up and is gonna devote himself. I have a lot of respect for him doing that, just doing that.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I'm just gonna send you the link, Harrison, and you can
That's fine.
read
Yeah,
it or
I'll,
post it or whatever you want to
I
do.
mean, what I'll probably do is like if we post this on YouTube or something, I'll just put the link in the description or up on the video or something like that. I don't know how to really plug him through just like through like vocally. I'm gonna
I
try
can
to.
try.
I'll try to pronounce his name so that you guys can make fun of me more. So
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Twitch, his name is Layman's Solanise or something like that. So Layman is LaymanS, and then the second word that I butchered is SOLANACEAE.
It sounds even more ridiculous when you spell it out.
It is ridiculous, but
Um,
Jesse is a good friend of ours, and obviously, like Gage just said, he's trying to do this full time. If anybody's
he's
listening,
going for it. Yeah.
please go
Like-
check him out. He's incredibly talented at the game that he streams. Like
Yeah, plays a fighting game by the name of Guilty Gear Strive. He's killing it.
yeah,
Does tournaments every Thursday.
he's a great guy. Honestly, I can't stress that enough. But anyway,
Yeah, I mean we have a bunch of good friends here that are like going for it. I'm pretty sure he's the only one that is like I'm gonna quit my job and do this full time, and just go out on a limb and see if it works.
he is the only one that's done that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I could not imagine. I mean, I probably could comfortably do that, but would I ever? No. There's no way I would ever do that.
I definitely could.
I'd be too scared. Because once you, like, when you lose your only source of income, it's kind of like not good. That's not good, you know?
Yeah, he's trying to get to affiliate as soon as he can because like once you hit affiliate, you can get subs and donos and all the good stuff.
Yeah. Obviously, like, that's, like, the thing that he should be pushing for.
Yeah, man.
Especially if he's
All
going to try to
about
make something
supporting
out
the
of it.
homies.
But I
Yes, sir.
really, going back to our original topic, I really enjoy
Yeah.
that, like, our friend group has kind of found that creative side. And sure, maybe we don't all get like hundreds of thousands of views or whatever, but like, as long it's not always about that. Like I think Connor was saying, you know, as long as you're being yourself and you're posting the stuff you want to post, then like, what's it matter how many followers you have, how many subs you have, if you're making any money off of it? It's just kind of like
I guess.
Go ahead.
Okay, I was just gonna finish by saying I guess to build off of that, you mentioned that like we're kind of like late in life to like. I mean, I'm not saying that it won't amount to anything, but like obviously we have a grind ahead of us if we're gonna try to do something about it. I think that I think that we're too far into our professional lives to like really sit down and be the kind of creator that just grinds the algorithm. Like I think that at
Oh
this
yeah.
point, if we're not making stuff that we truly enjoy and like we have a reason to make, then you're doing it like you shouldn't be doing it,
Oh,
any
I
other way
agree.
at this point because you're gonna start hating your life.
I think I don't think I so I came in when I started posting more on YouTube. I went into it with the idea of like, you know what, I'm just gonna do this and have fun with it and see where it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you, I mean, like if you're not doing it for that reason, you're gonna get burnt out of it, and you're not gonna
Very
want
quickly.
to. You're not gonna want to post stuff. You're gonna be having a bad time. Like it's just not gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't like. I'm not burnt out of it yet. Do I have trouble making content that I like want to post? Absolutely. Like I've taken the video I've been working on for like the last 2 weeks. I've taken it back to the drawing board like 3 times already. But that being said, I always come back to it. I always make it a point to come back to it. And I feel like some of the guys that are trying to get into content creation are going to get burnt out quickly because
Mm-hmm.
they're not seeing results like immediately. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like Jesse he's going to make it work cuz he's determined, and that's great. I'd love to see Jesse blow up. I'd love to see you blow up, Connor. I'd love to see Nate blow up, not literally, metaphorically. Um
Please,
yeah.
Game.
please, literally.
But like some of the other guys who like, they post here and there or whatever, like whatever, just put this up in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, "Oh man, I only have like 15 subscribers." And it's like, "Well, yeah, cuz you're not really
Started.
yeah, you just started and you're not like giving it as much time as you could." There are nights where, and I know you guys know this, where like I won't join the chat, or I will, and I'll just be editing the video, and I can't play video games then. Those are the kinds of like things you have to do if you're gonna be like, if you really want in like doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I'm not speaking like I'm some PewDiePie or something like that. I'm just saying I feel like, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, I feel like that is the only way that you should be doing it. Like if you're
I agree.
having fun with it, put in the time and just do it. Like sure, it'll suck. You might not be able to play your games or like talk to your friends all the time because you'll be editing. But
Mm-hmm.
if you really enjoy, like if you would really enjoy being a YouTuber, then you should enjoy the editing process.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think that's why I like streaming so much, because like I can just do it and kind of like hang out. It's pretty chill.
I would love to get into streaming. I just
I love. Yeah, I'm having so much fun with it right now. It's a lot. It's so much fun.
I I'd like to get into streaming. I just feel like I couldn't be entertaining. I feel like I would.
That's false.
Thank
That's totally false,
you,
bro.
but I feel like I wouldn't be entertaining, and I would just get angry at the games. And I would start saying,
That's enter-
That is entertaining.
"Yeah, but I'm not FaZe Jev, so like, how
You don't- you
how
don't need to be
How does
entertaining?"
that mean?
Well, FaZe Jev
I don't
gets
know who
angry.
that guy is.
Yeah,
You
but
don't know who FaZe
you
Jev
know
is?
who FaZe
Listen,
Jev is.
Listen, Harrison, I don't know who FaZe Jev is, but I know who you are, man.
You know who-
Listen.
That was pretty cute.
That-
was really
yeah.
cute.
listen,
Yeah, you're that's all you're
you
getting
gotta
out of me.
stop, because now you're getting like.
Porn?
No, we're not going back to this. No, we're not going back. We're done with that.
Also,
We're
for the
done.
record, Harrison, if you are gonna start streaming, then I need you to buy me another monitor because like I'm not gonna be able to have everybody's streams pulled up
I think I have an extra one laying around.
on 2 monitors.
Well, Connor and I were gonna stream yesterday, and
We're gonna
then
stream
What,
today.
what were you gonna
why not
stream?
What were we gonna stream?
Tarkov.
Oh God, no wonder
No,
we
we
didn't
were
stream.
planning on streaming Tarkov today. Yesterday, I had to work, and then I got home, and you guys were watching Batman.
Yeah, you did get home at like 9 o'clock though.
Yeah,
That was too late to stream for me.
it was.
If I was gonna stream, I'd do it like right after dinner, like 7 o'clock or something. Because then everybody, 7 o'clock on like the weekends, everybody's like getting cozy. They just had their din. They're like,
pulling up Twitch. So they're like, oh,
who can I
what's on?
watch, or like who can I turn on while I make late dinner or drive home from work or something like that. You know, that's
Yeah,
when I would.
Mhm.
That's when I would stream. But I
like
don't
I
know if
said,
I don't know if I could
I'm gonna
stream
stream
Tarkov.
today.
We could stream today.
I could stream Tarkov. I streamed Tarkov before,
I have
back when it
too, and
first started,
I
and
felt
then
bad streaming Tarkov.
it felt bad.
I felt like I was a bad player. Cause you know me, I play Tarkov real slow. So like
Yeah.
people watch Tarkov people to like, you know, they're expecting like landmark, where you like jump through a window and blow like three dudes away with one burst out of your weapon, and then you're like pulling red key cards every raid. That's not me.
Yeah, they don't go to watch you camp an extraction point and just loot
I don't
people as they
camp
try to leave the-
extraction points. I just
Anymore.
I, I I would say I never did.
Oh
You did
man.
before.
I would say okay, interchange, yes, for shooter, and that was a
Oh,
long
yeah,
time
bro.
ago. That was a long time
That's
ago.
funny.
Now you don't even have to do shooter born in heaven on that map. So
I know, it's so nice.
yeah, but they did add the other
Probably
two
not gonna
map.
get to shooter this way, but
You get it really soon now. It doesn't
oh
take that
really?
long to get shooter born. Yeah, no, it's like you can get it as low as like level 24 or something like that.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's not a far along quest anymore. At least it doesn't feel that way anymore. I don't know if I like going back to streaming. I would stream tonight, but I want it to kind of be like, I don't know, like an event, you know, like,
Organic.
oh, I'm coming back,
Oh.
you know, I'm back to streaming.
Have you ever streamed on your Twitch before?
I have, yeah. I streamed Tarkov, I streamed Minecraft before, I streamed Pokemon, a
Douche.
randomizer on that, and I forget what else. There's
might
another
do
game. I'm
I
blanking.
might do a Scarlet Nuzlocke on stream. That'd be a lot of
Honestly,
fun.
the Pokemon community, I feel like would be a really good community to stream to.
They're so nice.
Oh, I know. It's
I've been in Twitch chats with the like on Pokemon streamers. Everyone is they're so sweet.
yeah,
So
and
nice.
on top of that, they know so much. I'm in a Discord channel with this one, for this one Pokemon YouTuber I watch, and these guys are like, they know all the stats and all these like crazy things about Pokemon, and I go in there whenever that shiny, the Sword and Shield, Zacian and those guys, you know how they were giving out the codes or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah,
I went
yeah.
in there and I was like, I didn't get a code. Like, it feels bad, man. Just, you know, to like post and start some banter. And people were like reaching out to me. They're like, yo, you want my code? I'm like, dude, you don't have to do that.
Hey man, you want the socks
Oh.
off my feet?
Yeah, when I went to GameStop to get a code for myself, they gave me another one. So I had two. So me and Aaron both got the shiny Samazenta.
Jealous.
Oh,
I
that's
never, I
awesome.
never did end up getting it because I turned everybody down. I was like, dude, you don't do that for me. I'm some random person on the internet that you'll never meet, you know. So just don't. But like, if
What I
you're
did
gonna,
want to get that I go ahead.
I was just going to say, if you are going to stream Pokemon, I would say do it because I don't think there's a better community that you could stream to. I think it's a
Yeah.
very tight knit, like, if you're in it, you're in it, you know, and everybody's family. A lot of other games I feel like don't have that. God forbid you stream like Call of Duty or something.
No, I cannot.
I could never. I could never. I make Call of Duty
Imagine.
content and that's too much.
Yeah.
God.
But the thing that I really wanted to get was the shiny Eternatus code, but
Oh, you didn't
I
get that?
yeah.
I don't know if I feel like I did, but I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't-
know. I didn't know where to go for it.
I'm
What's it
always-
canceled again?
I'm always so like back and forth with like the events that I miss for that game. I'll like get like a string of them in a row and then I'll just completely forget and they come and pass, you know?
Well, that's what's nice about the Scarlet and Violet events that they've had so far. They're in like the raids in game, so you don't
Yeah.
have to go anywhere to get a code.
They're
They're not mystery gifts.
I've had to follow Cerebi on Twitter so I can know whenever there's like a new event cuz they post about
Well,
it.
yeah, the Salamence and Tyranitar one just passed.
Yeah. which I'm
That
bummed,
one
but
wasn't too great.
I need
Well,
to.
you can get them.
Yeah, and well, on top of that, I just gotta play through the game. Like I still haven't beat a gym leader yet, you know.
Yeah.
So like, I still have plenty of game to go through before I'm even ready for the events now.
Yeah, you have to get the post game to even do the 7-star raids,
Yeah, you
which
said
is
they were
like
like level
Cinderace
100,
and
right?
Charizard. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, they're
ridiculous.
hard. They're tough.
They're so hard.
We need to stop going back to
Anyway,
the. Yeah. Anyway,
yeah, I'm glad that I was able to be a part of that conversation. I still need to play the game.
you'll get there.
I'm gonna try to get the game here soon.
I somebody said something a minute ago, and it was something I wanted to keep touching on, and I can't remember what was said now, and it's bugging the crap out of me.
All right, quickly, rapid fire. What did we talk about? How good
Pokemon
Tarkov
streaming,
is.
Tarkov, Destiny.
Um,
No, we didn't talk about Destiny.
Camping,
No.
extraction zones.
Yeah.
Bro, that's a whole episode in itself talking about Destiny.
We'll save that for another time.
Risk
Yeah.
of Rain is probably a whole episode in itself too. I want to
Yeah,
just touch on
I'd-
that a little bit.
I'd agree on that. I feel like it was something about YouTube and like content creation still. I feel like I was trying to get back to that and like Twitch and everything.
Hey man, I'd have no idea.
I
You
don't
weren't
either.
gonna. I mean, could talk about Nate's channel a little bit, or at least plug him before we
We could.
end it here.
I mean, we still have if we're getting technical with how much time that we have allotted, then we still have like 15 minutes to burn. But like
Oh yeah, we got time then.
we're chilling on time, so we have time to kill.
Do we want to do? I mean, I don't know. I mean, obviously, I don't know how many people are going to be listening to this episode, but like, do we want to give background to like who we are as people?
You know, that's
At
not
all?
a bad idea. You know, but I don't want to like spill my entire life to everybody.
No, just quick,
I'll give you a little rapid fire about me.
yeah, like two, like a minute.
Okay, yeah, and you can start since you had the great idea, huh?
Oh, damn it!
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
well,
that's what I thought.
mine, for our many listeners, I think my whole point of this is like it'll make it a little bit more relatable if people don't think that we're
Personable.
just like some three millionaires sitting in a hotel room in the Bahamas. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That make-
Yeah.
Yes.
It makes
Oh,
things a
wait,
little bit
we're
easier.
not? Are you sure? I didn't get the memo. I'm actually sitting in my Lamborghini right now.
Bro, I didn't.
I'm
give
about
you
to go
invite.
bail Andrew Tate out of
That's-
Romanian prison.
God. All right. On for that note, I'm Gage. If you guys are nice enough, maybe you'll get my last name at some point. I'm 24. Currently studying a few different things of IT. I'm going for a degree. By the time I get done with my degree, it'll be 8 years to get my bachelor's, so that's fun. Hope everybody can relate to that. Right now, I'm just vibing.
Well,
Trying to do my thing on the grind. You know that young person grind in today's world. You know,
very
gotta work
very
extra hard.
relatable. Hashtag relatable
Super
Gage.
relatable.
Yeah.
hashtag everybody relates to my situation.
Everybody relates to
Oh,
my
yeah.
situation. Absolutely. I'll go second. My name's Harrison. I'm 23. I'm a Crim J graduate. And I'm currently trying to enroll in any law school that will have me. I also do YouTube just for funsies, if you haven't picked that up yet. And now we're doing this podcast thing that I had a great idea of like a year and a half ago and have brought up to these two. I'm not
man,
saying
we're
that I'm the sole creator, but I've been toying with the idea a lot, and I finally found two people I could sucker into doing it with me. So here I am.
It's finally
Shit.
happening.
Yep.
I forgot to mention I work at Walmart, so everybody can make fun of me for that.
Yeah, real
There you go.
relatable. He works at Walmart.
Yeah. Hey, there's a lot of
Real-
Walmart people.
Real bottom of the barrel. No, I'm joking. Connor, your turn.
Yep.
Anyway.
Alright, my name's Connor. I am 22. I'm currently studying video production in college. It's ass. I hate it.
Wait, you're 22?
Yeah, I'm only 22.
Yeah, Connor's a young.
Bro, I feel so much closer to you.
You're
Holy crap.
interrupting his intro, bro.
You're right. My bad. I apologize.
Nothing really special. I like Pokemon and stuff, so that's cool.
What do you mean nothing special? I'm about to
You
put
mean
you on
nothing
blast.
special?
I'm about to put you on blast.
Do it-
You
do it
applied
right
for an
now.
internship to Bungie,
Yeah.
and
Doesn't mean I didn't get it yet.
it doesn't mean that you haven't been denied though.
That's true. I just haven't heard back.
That
It's been
is
like 3 months, almost,
sometimes
maybe longer.
it takes time. If you get in there,
Someday.
context. I think we touched on this briefly about Destiny 2 having its own little, you know, day. We all
Yeah.
play Destiny 2 more than we should. Big fans
Most
of,
definitely more than we should.
yeah,
That's the poison we've chosen
that,
as far
yeah.
as video games go.
Big fans of Bungie. We love Destiny
Real
2 and
bung-
all that
Real
garbage.
bungo.
Yeah, real bungo moment. Yeah, and Connor here, because he's in what, video game design? You said
Video production.
video
So, yeah, kinda.
production. I shows you how much I
Not
listen.
even close to the
Yeah,
same
not
thing.
not even close. I'm a horrible friend. He applied to Bungie for an internship, which is massive, because then once he gets in there, we plant the seed to have all of
If
our
he gets in
accounts beefed up. You know what I mean?
I don't think I
Yeah.
can do that.
No, I don't
I'm
think
pretty
you
sure
could
I
either.
cannot do that.
No. Bungie's listening to this podcast now, like, denied.
Yeah.
Denied. Yeah. If we really wanted to get into like the background of ourselves, we could say how we're like kind of how we become acquainted.
Oh
I
shit!
feel like that. I feel
Okay.
like it'd be interesting.
Do you want me
I-
to start with that too, or
No, I think I can sum it up because I pretty much, I don't want to say I'm the middleman here, but if you hadn't met Nate, who hadn't met me, then you wouldn't have met Connor, you know?
fair enough? Yeah, it's actually crazy how
It
like recently,
So-
like all the new additions to the group. Have come
Yeah.
together.
So if you're listening, make sure you get, your whole like timeline. Here it comes. This is the lore. This is the
Notebook out.
lore.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Lore drop.
Yeah, get ready.
Take your notes.
This will be on the test.
Okay.
So 8th grade, I had no
I'll
friends.
have to compare
Who would have
notes
thought?
afterwards.
Somebody like me, I had no friends. And I met this young British lad at soccer practice by the name of Nate. That's what we'll refer to him as. And him and I became friends, and I met like my main, quote unquote, main friend group then and there, with a couple of other unnamed people who will probably end up appearing on the podcast.
Mhm.
So the years go on, we all go to college. Nate does a special thing where he goes off to college up at a different university after 2 years of being at our current university, and meets Gage. Meanwhile, a couple years prior, I meet this other guy who we've talked about already, Tommy. Or no, we haven't talked about him yet. But I met this guy named Tommy, and he introduces me to his friend group in a completely different area, which introduces me to Connor. So Connor and I become good friends after we go on this big beach trip. We start playing more games together. Nate becomes friends with Gage up at this new apartment he's renting out. Or before that, I think you guys met at the first university, Gage, if I'm not mistaken. And
Yes,
you and I
Penn
had,
State, Altoona.
yeah,
It's the first one.
yeah,
Not to plug that because I hated that school, but it's where we
yeah.
started.
So, I had met Gage in passing very briefly a couple times there, but I wasn't really good friends with him then. So finally, this is where everything intersects, right? So Nate's up at this apartment with Gage. They invite me over to party occasionally here and there. So I have to meet all the roommates. I meet Gage.
Every weekend.
Yeah,
Every weekend.
most weekends, yeah. So I meet Gage, and we start playing games with Gage now that like cross-play and stuff is coming out. He's getting more into like PC games and stuff. And then
Context, Gage
yeah.
is our resident console gamer.
Yeah, he's our
True, yeah, I'm a
Our-
console gamer, born and raised.
resident peasant.
Sheesh.
So
Nah, he's
probably
moving
right.
up in life. He just got a PS5.
that's true.
We're
Yeah.
chill.
That's still console though.
Yeah, but it's fine now. If you're still, it's fine now.
We'll save that argument for another
That's
episode.
that's a whole other can of worms. So, I don't know how exactly Connor got invited to this, because this is a very like, I don't know if it was Nate that invited
I
him.
think you no, I think you texted me last minute and was like, "Come on up."
It was for New Year's though, wasn't it?
No, it was
I
not
forget
New
what it
Year's.
was around Christmas time. I remember, because it was cold, and it was either me or Nate. We would say, "Hey Connor, why don't you come up? Because like we're trying to introduce everybody to Nate's apartment mates and just kind of like grow our friend group because our friend group now is large and it wouldn't be large if we hadn't done as many like parties as we did while we were in college."
Mm-hmm.
So Connor comes up and meets Gage, and it's like I don't know if it would be like an instantaneous like friendship, but from then on there was like no problems. Like the friend group expanded to a ridiculous size, and that's how
Well,
like we all started like BSing about the games that we liked, and then eventually it turned into like joining the discords more. And then when crossplay came out with Destiny 2, that's when it was like a done deal from there. Like everybody was just joining all the time. Everybody still joins all the time. We still catch up with each other. We have a Snapchat group chat that we all keep up with.
yeah,
So
we're so cool like that.
dude,
Yeah,
we're kind of we're
we're
kind of
still
we're kind of high
young.
rollers.
We're hip. We're hip with the kids. We know
Yeah,
what they.
Yeah,
we
We know
talk
what
about
they
we
say.
are.
we talk about swag and vaping and stuff. Yeah,
I'm pretty
Yeah.
far out.
but yeah,
Fuck,
that's
that might be before my time. Jesus.
in
Real
a,
quick,
in a very
Connor, where did we meet? I don't even remember where we met.
359.
Was
during
it
the one party?
it was.
Oh my goodness.
That was the party where
So
um
long ago.
that was the party where Jake took us on the bus.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
That was
yeah.
that party. Yeah. And I'm
Yeah,
pretty
I
sure
will
the
say
Jungle
that,
Juice. That was the
And we were
Jungle Juice.
watching the
Oh my God, you're
UFC
right.
match or the boxing match.
Yeah, oh my
Oh my
god.
goodness, I remember.
Wow.
I think that was the big.
That was
event.
the big event. Yes, it was. Wow, I
Yeah, bro,
completely forgot about that.
I'm
It's
surprised.
kind
I
of
remember. I
crazy.
was wasted.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
I was
Same.
Yeah.
It's
Um
it's really crazy how everything worked out, especially because like you talk about 359, like me meeting Nathan and like becoming really good friends with him, and then having another roommate, Trey, who also streams now. But
oh yes, yes.
and then like the friend groups combining, and then me learning that like everybody except for me just happened to go to the same high school, like the whole group, like
Well,
everybody.
that's not entirely true because I didn't go to high school with Connor.
Oh, okay.
So Nate and like the original four Gage that I always talk about, like me, Nate, and Jake, Theo, them.
Yeah, yeah.
We all went to the same school. Theo and I met Tommy at Urban Warzone in Altoona, which is a paintball place. And I met Tommy. He was the first one out of the whole group we talked to. I met Tommy. And I didn't know, it was just a random kid. I was like, "Yo, man, can you hold my rifle while I tie my shoe?" My airsoft rifle. And that's how I met Tommy. And then him and I never, like, we were there that one night. We didn't speak again after that. We like lost contact. This was before like cell phone, like I had a cell phone and all that stuff, it was like an iPod.
Mm-hmm.
And then randomly I joined this kid's Xbox party that I knew from high school. And Tommy's one buddy Parker is in there. And I started talking about Tommy, and Parker's like, "Oh my god, yeah, I'm friends with him. I was there that night." And I was like, "Oh my god, no way. Like we should all like talk and catch up sometime." And from there, like I met like Parker, Dom, Connor, Matt, like literally like the whole group now. I met through that just random encounter. Completely like, "Yo, man, can you tie my shoe?" To now we've been friends for like 6 years, 7 years, something like that.
Years, man.
Yeah.
Years.
And it's going back to like the group now and like how crazy it is.
Mm-hmm.
That the party in October that we had.
Oh, at Dom's?
Yeah. Everybody
That
was
was
not
like
there.
a-
That was like a lot of the group, but there were people missing and there was like 20 of us there.
Yeah,
That's like an iconic picture. That's probably like my favorite picture we have as a group.
Mm-hmm.
Like the group is there. Like most of the guys and their ladies respectively are there, and that I thought that was so cool.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
man,
That was a
I
lot
will
of fun.
say that like as far as like me, I definitely feel like the newest one in. I mean, I feel like I'm pretty well established and I'm happy to have you guys as friends, but like being in the group of friends that we have now, I would say that I'm probably like the one outlier that previous to college or school, I had no connection to any of you, like literally anybody. Um, and I can say that as of now, like I feel like I've always been friends with you guys. Like I don't like it's hard to like picture a time when like I didn't know you guys or I wasn't able to hang out with you guys at all.
I have felt that way since I met like Nate and them. It's been like
Mm,
there's like when I think of a time before like Nate and Jake and them, I can't think of like any of the friends that I had, you know? Cuz
hmm
the compared to the friends that I have now, they weren't really like friends. They were just kind of like people that I played, you know.
Acquaintances.
Well,
Like, yeah,
back
yeah.
before I had Nate and them, they weren't like it wasn't as professional as acquaintances. It was like who am I going to play kickball with on the playground, you know?
Yeah.
But after like
Yeah.
after Nate and that was like these are the guys that I like played the glory days of Minecraft with and like the glory days of COD with and we screwed around on Halo for hours and like Battlefield and all these other crazy like good games that came out in like the early 2010s um and now I have like core memories of like those are the guys, you know.
I was I
And
will say that like Nathan, I think like me meeting him in college and then everybody connecting and off of that, I want to give him like a lot of credit for the way the friend group is now because like if he wouldn't have gone out on like a total limb and like got all of the 359 guys together for like the roommate situation at Penn State up at main campus, like this could have been a totally different situation. You know what I mean? Like 100%. It might not have been as solid as it is
we're
now
we're
if he
taking
wasn't like
a Marvel what if episode now. That's what it's turning into.
absolutely, man. Yeah, if he wouldn't have been like, yeah, man, I like these guys. I think I'll enjoy rooming with them, and
Yeah.
then
That's
actually
kind of, it's
asked all of them and like gotten them together. You know,
almost
I
hard to
wouldn't know
think
you
about.
guys.
It's almost
Yeah,
what, Connor?
Hard to think about.
I couldn't imagine being in a different position than I am right now. Like when it comes to like my friend
exactly.
group, I feel like if I had
hmm
different friends, I'd probably be miserable. You know?
Yeah.
Hey,
It
man, I agree.
I like I always joke around with everybody and like I meme and be mean or whatever. But like
Yeah.
there are some days where I'm just like I like message everybody. I'm like, just want to let you know, pretty much everything I say is a joke. Don't take it seriously. I'm still your
You like
friend.
your
Yeah,
monthly check in.
yeah. I'm like everybody's good, right?
Meanwhile,
Like I didn't
I'm
push
always
anybody to the
joking.
brink yet, right? Like
Yeah.
we're all
Hey,
chill.
I did. I'm at the brink right now.
Connor,
I'm on the
I've
ledge.
told you multiple times that like I have gained so much respect for you in the last like 5 years. It's unreal.
Oh,
Yeah,
why
it's
don't you
fine.
go blow them?
Hmm?
Yeah, please.
Oh yeah.
I'm close to you now. I'm close to you now. Come on.
Oh, oh.
I'm like
I'm just fucking
maybe
with
two
you.
miles away. Come on.
That's true. Yeah, I could come up.
I'm not that close. I'm like an hour away.
Yeah, Connor and I
It's
could
doable
probably
though.
like literally meet up in person and do the podcast
Yeah, right now. He's
right now.
actually
Yep.
sitting
I'm I,
behind me.
I'm actually in his
We're in the
kitchen.
same room. Yeah.
I'm in his kitchen right now.
Okay.
Yo, Connor, can I have this drink? It's in the fridge.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
Bro, if this if we can keep consistent with this, I'm totally down to like meet in person to do some of these. We can get like a if somebody has like a mic that's good for recording a room, or we can get one. You know what I mean?
Connor
I'm down
probably
for
has the
whatever.
nicest mic out of all of it. He has a Yeti. Those things are so nice. I'm completely down. We could like sit down and just like BS, have like a little what are those things called where they have like the meat and the cheeses and all that stuff, all that real fancy.
Charcuterie board.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, charcuterie.
charcuterie board,
Yeah, shark coochie board. Yeah, get one of those. Light some candles. You know.
or we could do wings
Oh,
one
I have a
night.
really
I was thinking
nice.
about wings too. Yeah.
I have a really nice smelling candle. It's like pine and cedar. Oh
Oh, I thought you were about to make a Gwyneth Paltrow joke.
no, no.
This candle
No, we're not
smells
going back
like
to that.
my.
I
Anyway.
did want to buy
Next
one of
time,
those
Laura.
just to see what it smells like.
One of
Uh,
my favorite content creators got one of those candles and lit it, and when he smelled it, he gagged.
you talking about Schlatt?
Yeah, I am talking about Schlatt. I love that guy.
Okay.
I love that guy. Oh my god.
Oh, that's the next video on Nathan's channel. Buying a Gwyneth Paltrow candle and everybody reacting to the smell of the candle.
No, dude,
It'll be like
that's
the
gonna be
warm
our
shit
thing.
challenge.
That's our thing. Don't give him ideas.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Yeah.
my
We're
bad.
our own
Nate, you didn't
content
hear that.
creators
We'll
now,
cut-
bro. This is competition.
We'll cut
Yeah,
that
we're
out.
the
We'll cut that out.
candles.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta put that on the back burner.
Yeah.
Or we can be a candle review podcast.
That sounds horrible. Oh my god.
I'm getting notes of lavender and mint.
A little bit of pussy? Is that pussy?
And now that the podcast has come full circle,
Oh my
we're
God.
done. Yeah.
Is that it?
I think that's enough.
I think that was a good one, man. Let's
Yeah,
all right.
good first
out-
episode.
Yeah, outro.
Outro time.
We don't know how consistent we'll be, but we'll be here, right?
We'll be there.
That's why it's called
We'll be
wasted
here.
potential, because we could potentially be
we
here
could
next
do
week.
great things. Yeah, we could do great things. Maybe.
We could do great things, but we probably won't. We'll probably
We'll
waste
probably just be playing video games.
it. Yeah. So
I will
As
most
it is.
definitely just be playing video games.
yeah, that's
I'm playing video games right now.
dedication to the craft. Yep.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Vampire
All right.
Survivors. It's really fun.
All right. Well, that's that
Well-
for yeah.
That's it.
We'll
Well,
see you next
you.
time.
yep. Thank you for listening. Thank you.
Yep.